Let's talk about LIC as well. Reported a good set of numbers in the fourth quarter. The company's total annualized premium equivalent actually grew by about 11% year on year. This was a lot more than what the street was expecting, and the value of new businesses also declined year on year, a lot less than what, again, the street was anticipating. Yash spoke with Siddharth Mohanty, who's the chairperson of the LIC, and began by asking him about his views on the business and the valuations, etc. as well. Let's listen in to that conversation.
The way we have delivered, I have firm belief that it will go still further high. And still I feel value is yet to be unlocked. And you see the performance of last year. We have fulfilled on our commitment. We have enhanced profitability. Non-par share has been more than double, and margin has also gone up. So if you look in totality, people definitely, investors will have more trust in LIC, and definitely will get more traction in coming days.
Where did the growth come for in the savings book for you? How did that growth come? And tell me particularly about more than 5 lakh rupee premium policies. Have you seen growth there also? Because that's the big pain point for the industry.
You see, to start with 5 lakh policies, earlier 5 lakh sum assured to total our basket, it was a 10%.
Correct.
Now it has gone up to 13%. And if you see last quarter, particularly in individual segment, we launched Jiban Utsav product, which is non-par, a product, a class on its own, a class totally apart from all other products. Today also it is gaining good traction. So that contributed for this savings growth.
Okay. A little on FY25 as well. Do you think the savings book, especially these large ticket policies also, will continue to support your AP in FY25 as well, in a similar way that it has done?
I have firm belief, because this Jiban Utsav, we launched it towards the last quarter, December, November 29th we launched it, so hardly we got 4 months. And this year also, April onwards, we are getting good response for Jiban Utsav product, which is a savings product in non-par segment. So that will also contribute for the savings growth in the current year.
As you've been talking about the way group is working, the way individual section is working, could your AP growth in FY25 be in high double digits?
You see, AP share to our total non-par AP share, if you see, that is 18.32%. And AP growth definitely in the current year, if you see our business segment and all these products, there will be definitely double-digit growth for AP.
11% was for fourth quarter AP growth. 0.5%, as you said, was for the full year.
Full year, 9,583 crores.
Correct.
Yeah.
For FY25, you said double-digit growth. Could it be high double-digit or low double-digit? What I want to ask you is, could it go beyond 15% for FY25?
We'll definitely expect that. We'll definitely expect that.
Okay. Now, speaking about your VNB growth, here when 0.5% was the AP growth, your VNB growth was about 4.5%, a difference of about 450 basis points. Yes. Could the same difference continue in FY25 also, where your VNB could be about 300-400 basis points higher than the AP, or would it be in line with the AP?
VNB growth, definitely further growth we are expecting. Looking to business mix, product mix, higher growth will be expected in VNB.
Okay.
Because you see in the margin also, 60 basis points in margin we increased. 16.2 went up to 16.8. But the expectation is much more than that.
Okay.
So in that line, actually product launch will be there, and marketing of those products will also be there.
Okay. So your VNB growth could be about 300-350 basis points as in FY.
Yes. At least
higher than your AP.
That is at least our expectation. That is there.
Okay. Could FY25 be the year where for the full year you could actually go to about 19 to about 20% margin?
You see, slowly, if you see from the beginning, starting from 14.2, then 16%, 16.2, we have achieved 16.8% VNB margin.
Correct.
Last year.
Correct.
So objective will be at least 3-4% more in that. That is our target, and in that direction we are also working on that.
Okay. So then in
around 18, 19, up to 20% will be there.
Up to 20% in FY25.
That will be expectation in that line we are working.
Okay. The expectation, at least that should be working towards, would be that 20%, 19 to 20%.
Around, yes.
For FY25. Okay. One important element that will help you achieve those margins will be your non-par book. The target of non-par book was 10% out of the total individual APE. You've gone to 18% this time around. What lies next? Because this was one target that you were chasing on increasing the non-par book. You've launched dedicated products towards this. From 18%, now what's the next target to take your non-par book towards?
It will go further because I cannot tell any number, but definitely further growth will be there in non-par share of AP.
Okay. What is the ideal mix that you're looking at between par and non-par? What should be the ideal mix for a company?
Depending it will calculate as per our margin also. Because the non-par product and all those things will be calculated. But my sense is definitely it will be 20 plus.
Okay. Okay, it'll be 20 plus. And that will be achieved in FY25 itself from 18% to...
Yes.
Okay.
That is minimum we are expecting.
As we go towards September 2024, the next time when you disclose your embedded value, could it be the growth, could it be in the same vicinity, that is upwards of 20%, because that's the growth in the embedded value that you've shown?
You see, we have shown for the year almost 25%, 24.92%. As against 582, we have shown 727 crores. So going forward, definitely at least I expect some double-digit growth in embedded value also.
How hopeful are you that once the incoming government comes in after the elections, you would soon have approval on composite insurance license? And then what will be your natural choice of entry when it comes to the non-life side? And what are your plans? How have you been working towards that?
You see, once this composite license comes, LIC natural choice will be to come into health space. Because we cannot do all other general insurance like property, fire, all those things we are not expert. No? Because health, we have some experience in health. We were selling health fixed benefit products. We have some products, fixed benefit, not indemnity product, unlike Mediclaim. So we have some experience, some expertise. So we are exploring both sides, organic as well as inorganic. We will also explore inorganic type of some acquisition, some company, something like that, so that we should be in a health space. Because there is a huge market for a health space. Absolutely. I think total health insurance, total health expenses vis-a-vis insurance,
70% of the...
it is less than 3% is covered under health insurance. So huge opportunities there, and LIC being LIC, definitely look forward to come to health space.
If health is the only thing that you're looking at on the non-life side, then the acquisition naturally would have to be one of the 6 standalone health insurance companies. Is that correct?
We'll explore. We'll examine all possibilities.
Well, those were snippets of a very interesting conversation with LIC. Let's now slip into a short break. When